Ethel.
Why you been avoiding me?
Oh, Dot, I don't want any rows.
I ain't come to have a row.
Well, good, because I've been thinking, Dot, I might have got it a bit wrong.
Oh, a bit wrong. Lofty read me palm again yesterday and he couldn't find nothing. It's funny that, because he said you taught him all you know.
Oh, yes, well, I did the condiments, of course, and the basics, but, I mean, it's not like having the gift, Dot. I mean, it's as though, well, it's as though I'll see it through a big mist.
Fascinating. I didn't know there was so much to it.
Oh, yes. And you see, I thought it was your Charlie, but it might not have been. It might have been somebody like him.
Somebody like him. Somebody like Tony Carpenter.
Tony Carpenter?
He's tall and dark.
Oh, no. No, I don't think it was him.
Oh, what a shame.
Yes.
No, I think.
What?
I think it's all a load of blasphemous mumbo-jumbo.
Oh!
I think you're a fraud and you make it up as you go along. And I think you got away with it because the police think you're balmy and ain't worth prosecuting. But there is one who sees all.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm not going to bother with you no more, Ethel, because vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And I just hope I'm there to see it when he visits his wrath on you. Oh, my good God.
Hello, Ma.
Here, put this in the machine for me, Polly, will you? Save me washing it by hand.
OK, Ethel, I'll put in here with Lofty's stuff, eh?
Ah.
Oh, there you are, Ethel. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, tell her to go away, Polly. You leave me alone, Dot. I'm sick of your haunting.
Well, I admit I have been in a bit of a state, but I must ask you to take into consideration the fact that I'm a sick woman, sorely tried. But, Ethel, I'm ready to forgive if you are. Nick said to me, he said, Mum, he said, never look a friend in the face.
Did he?
Yes, and he said, why don't we have a small gathering, you know, house for me, and ask your friends Ethel and Lou, even if you weren't invited to her grandson's christening. So I'd like you and Lou to come round this afternoon for tea. Filches, I think, and maybe one of my special trifles, nothing fancy, just to celebrate the safe return of my boy, which you, Ethel, in a roundabout kind of a way predicted.
Oh.
Yes, and now I must get to the bank, and then I must do my shopping, because I don't want to keep Pauline waiting. Though what with the excitement, you know, and the extra housework and the job, how I'm going to keep on my feet, I don't know. So I'd like you to extend the invitation to Lou, and I'll expect you both at 4:30 if I don't hear to the country.
I think you've just been invited to tea, Ethel.
Oh.
I was sitting in your place just now. Took all my time to keep my hands off of him.
Some swine never learn, do they?
Look, the deal was he could come back and see his mum, right? As long as he does that and nothing else, that's what we stick to.
Oh, dearie me. Local boy makes good, eh? Yeah, it's not only flash landlords who know how to make a fast buck. Gives a pint.
You step out of line once, I know people will turn you inside out so fast you end up wearing yourself as a wig. Lofty, serve the gentleman.
All right, Nick, how's it going? Just what I was going to ask you, Loft. Cheers. You're a nutcase, Lofty. Always were.
Yeah, people get married all the time.
Yeah, mixing your blood with the Fowlers, getting a kid thrown in for free. You're going to be needing a few, Bob, ain't you?
Yeah, well, I'm getting a full-time job.
The Fowlers are a full-time job, mate. You'll be supporting the old pack of them before you're through. You want to watch it, mate.
Now, look, they're a good crowd, Nick. You could do worse than get back on the right side of them.
Ah, won't be around long enough for that, mate. Just a bit of business to finish, and then I'm off. So, I'll see you around, mate. Hello, gorgeous.
What was you talking to that toe rag for?
He was just being friendly. I was being friendly back.
Oh, since when are you two been such buddies then?
Look, somebody's got to be nice to him, haven't they? I mean, bring out the best.
Oh, a leopard don't change his spots, Lofty. And I don't want to see him in here tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's more for Dot's sake, isn't it? I mean, well, I don't want him taking it out on her, and she does have that funny, haunted look sometimes.
That's because no one would notice her if she didn't.
On the wall, Lofty. It's only just been done.
Oh, right. I'm surprised you didn't get no flowers, Dot.
What for?
Well, you know, Nick being back and that, it's an emotional time for you, isn't it?
I've never bought myself flowers in my life. Always let the man do that. Oh, you crushed a crisp.
Have I? Oh, sorry. Must be nice having him back, though, eh?
Yes, not easy being a woman on your own.
No, we'd be able to give you a hand in that.
Yes.
It's a nice place you got, Dot. I'd like to have a place of my own one day.
Yes, but when I was a girl, first you found the house, then the man found his wife, and then you had the baby. You lot are doing it all the other way round.
Are we?
Yes.
Well, I'm happy for you anyway, Dot.
Yes, but I can't ask you to stop, Lofty, because I'm still quite breathless. Thanks for the carrying.
Oh, pleasure. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Oh, dear. Now he's left his washing. Nick! Nick! Come quick! Wake up, Nick! Nick! Oh,
What? What is it?
call the doctor. I feel so ill, so terribly ill.
What?
I woke up feeling I'm dying.
Well, get back in the bed then, you silly cow. No point in doing it standing up, is it?
No, listen, you've got to help me. I woke up having this awful
Oh,
feeling.
Ma, shut your face, will you? You woke me up, and I hate being woken up. Okay. I'll call the undertaker's first thing. I promise.
No, you don't understand. I'm frightened. No, I'm really frightened.
Ma!
I know I've always been in poor health, but this is different. My heart pounds, my head aches, I'm sweating.
Ma, will you get off me?
Oh!
Leave me alone. I told you before, and you didn't listen. I do not like being woken up in the middle of the night. Right? So don't do it.
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Well, get back in that bleeding bed then, and bleeding well shut up.
All right, I will.
Yeah, and stay there this time, and don't call out.
I couldn't help it. I was frightened.
Listen, the only thing you've got to be frightened of around here is me, right? Me. So don't push me too far.
Nick,
What?
I'm terribly sorry.
What's he done it for?
Well, him and Sue's having a baby.
Now everyone will know.
Congratulations.
When did you love early days yet, innit?
Yeah, still at the sicky stage, you know.
Oh, it's horrible, that morning sickness, isn't it?
Yes, well, I wouldn't know because I've never had no children.
You don't sit there before you're blocking the gangways.
Oh,
Come in, I'll help you.
sorry.
Right.
You know, I think I'll be all right today, what with all the marvellous things they have, you know, invited conscriptions, test tubes, suffragette motherhood.
Well, never mind. I reckon you saved yourself a lot of heartache.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Trace.
Yeah, that your mate we're on the blink out there?
Don't talk about it, please.
Lofty fixing it, is
I
it?
sincerely hope so.
What if he can't?
Leave it out. It's got to get it fixed. I mean, it's got to. I'm up to here financially at the moment.
Yeah. Heard you was down a pawn shop to pay the rent. Here, you fancy a drink dinner time, Ali? Might be able to put you on to something.
Hey?
I've had a bit of luck recently, you know what I mean?
What, on the horses?
Horses, don't make me laugh. No one ever got rich on the horses. Betting's a mug's game.
Yeah, but if you're at the bottom of the social scale, you've got to try
Who
this.
says I'm at the bottom
No,
of the
I just mean things like bingo and pools and betting and gambling. They're on the up because employment's going down.
Have a big glass of water to wash it down with, Ali? I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Well, just off, Ali. And don't you worry, your secret is safe with me. Bye.
Did you see that? By dinner time, the whole of Wolford know.
Easy, it's safe, and it makes money. Which, from what I hear, you could well do with at the moment.
I need proper money, Nick, not piddling bits of fiddle.
This is proper money, my son. Very proper indeed. Why do you think I'm so flush at the moment?
I don't know, do I?
Because of this system, see? Brilliant little system. First of all, you get friendly with someone, right? Someone you sussed out's got a bit stashed away in the bank. Someone a little bit lonely, a little bit vulnerable. Someone with something to hide. So should things go wrong, they won't go right to the old bill. Someone who needs a friend. Someone who ain't that fussy. A Nancy boy, maybe, or a married man as thinks he might be. So, you make a big fuss of them, worm your way in, get them really licking your boots, then you borrow their checkbook. Don't worry, only for 30 seconds. Just the time it takes to tear out 6 checks and pop the book back where it came from. No harm done, eh? So, you've got these 6 nice blank checks. And you torn them out at random, not from the top of the book or anything. One from here, one from there, nice and easy. So easy, he won't even notice it's even happened. Not till many weeks later, when he gets his bank statement, and by then, you'll be many miles away. What do you think?
Well, I've had enough, thanks. Time for the drink.
And as for your little sister, it stinks. Lofty, there's my cup.
Oh, my.
Hello, Doc. Good in here, isn't it?
I came this morning. I'd have come away without seeing him. Waited for hours, I did. Oh, dear, I can't leave it again. But I can't stand, can I? Not with my back. Oh, dear, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Sit here, we'll shut up.
So sorry, but I've got to see him. I mean, I can't leave it again. Not another night, not possibly.
Why, what's the matter? You ill?
Oh, ain't you heard me? In the night, up and about, pacing me flat. I've got to see him. I mean, in the night before last, I woke up drenched.
Oh, sorry.
I had to change me nightie and everything. And the night before last, I had to wake Nick. I was so ill. He was a tower of strength.
Oh, he's a good son to his mum, Mary, in spite of what people say.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Ma.
What do you think it's about, Nick?
Hey?
My letter from the bank.
Oh, you're probably just overdrawn, that's all.
I couldn't have done that. I'm very careful about that. Anyway, I'm trying to build up my savings. This is Mrs. Dorothy Cotton. I had a letter this morning from... Oh. Mr. Makepeace.
You've got nothing to worry about. Ignore it.
I can't do that. They told me I've got to call in or phone. Oh, hello, Mr. Makepeace. This is Mrs. Dorothy Cotton. Oh, yes, I got it this morning. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh. Well, yes, well, I'll come in tomorrow morning, then. All right. Right, I'll do that. Bye.
Everything all right?
Just caught someone trying to cash one of my checks.
Blimey.
Yes, somebody who knew me, they said.
Nice friends you got. They charging them?
I don't know. He said I've got to go in and see him. He says I've got to check through my checkbook.
Well, better do that then, haven't we? Yeah, don't seem to be any checks missing to me. See for yourself.
I knew there must be some mistake.
Yeah, all the stubs are filled in, sure handwriting.
Oh, yes. I don't know what they're on about.
Having mixed you up with Mrs. Cotton, eh?
Well, that's not right, is it? I mean, not with my nerves. I shall tell him that when I go in tomorrow.
Come on.
I don't want anything from you. Neither of us.
Well, I'd say that was stupid, because I could be a lot of help.
Yeah, and I know all about your kind of help.
Oh, yeah. You know everything, don't you?
I'm learning.
We've got a lot in common, you know.
I hope not.
Of course we have. Look, I know no one likes me, but you're not exactly flavour of the month, are you? Don't kid yourself. You're the girl who takes her clothes off for money, right?
Yeah, and I've told you I don't do it anymore.
Ha! You reckon that makes a difference? Mud sticks, I should know. You could go away and become a nun, but to them you'll always be a stripper.
I don't care what they think anyway.
You should stick to your own kind, because like it or not, we have got a lot in common. We're both on the outside looking in, but we went into business together, things could start looking up. We both have a bit of money. We could both start to enjoy life again. I'm not trying to push you into anything. I just want you to give me a fair hearing, right? So let me buy you and little Annie a bit of breakfast, talk it over. No obligation. Just listen to what I've got to say.
Not now. I've got to take her for her injection this morning.
Oh, later then, yeah? What time would suit you?
Morning, all.
Oh, that's all we needed.
I was hoping you might be able to do me a little favour.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Doc. I'm running a bit behind this morning.
You don't have to tell me that. That waiting room's like a madhouse. You want to get yourself organised.
I'll do my best, Doc.
Yes, well, I brought you this cutting. There's this hospital. It's got a diagnostic computer.
Yeah, I've heard all about them.
Yeah, you punch in your symptoms and then it tells you what's wrong with you.
Fortunately, some people still prefer the personal touch, Doc.
Oh, yes, there's nothing wrong with the bedside manner, but one of them things might help you get rid of some of them malingerers out there, give you more time to concentrate on them others that are really ill.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear you forgot all about poor old Lou the other day. Sick woman like that having to take her chance in that waiting room. Don't bear thinking about.
Dot, I'm still running a bit late, so if you could just tell me what's wrong.
I'm not sleeping.
Oh, I see. We've had that problem before, haven't we?
It's not the same.
What isn't?
Well, last time I wasn't sleeping, it was different. Then it was my nerves.
Yeah?
Well, this time, it's the sweating.
Oh, I see.
Yes, well, you see, sometimes I'll get off to sleep all right for a little while, and then I wake up covered in perspiration. Oh, it's terrible. I mean, the sheets are soaking wet. Well, that's not normal, is it?
Well, it depends.
Well, I mean, I know you think I'm silly, but, you know, I'm frightened, Doctor. I mean, I'm getting terribly irritable. I suppose that's all the sleep I'm losing.
Well, that's certainly a contributory factor, but it could be hormonal.
Eh?
A lot of women experience uncomfortable symptoms when they're approaching the menopause.
I see.
Have your periods been getting less regular?
Oh, yes, but I mean, that's natural in a woman of my age, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes, of course, but the age can vary a lot. You see, when a woman approaches the menopause, her ovaries stop producing a monthly ovum, and they also stop secreting the cyclic supply of estrogen. At the same time, there is a decline in the production of the hormone progesterone.
I see.
Now, a lot of women can go through all this without many problems, but others aren't so lucky.
I'm ever so sorry. I'll get on with it straight away.
Go now, please.
Oh, where do you think you've been? I thought you were going to make sure I didn't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well, I had to see a man about a dog. No harm done, eh? But I'm back now, and I'll give you a hand sorting things out.
Excuse me. Some of us got work to do. Come in, Mary. I've got this for Annie in the market.
Oh, it's lovely. It's not a birthday, you know.
Oh, feels like it's mine.
Dot said a win on the bingo.
Oh, that's great. How much?
You'll never guess.
It must have been good by the look on your face.
250 quid. In all the years I've been going to the bingo, I've never had so much as the smell of a prize.
Oh, it's just the luck of the draw. You're pleased for me anyway, ain't you, Lou?
Of course I am.
Yes, I've never won anything before, not in the whole of my life. I always thought I was an unlucky woman. Just shows how wrong you can be, doesn't it, Lou?
Yeah.
We stopped on the travel agents at the way home, you know, and I got these holiday brochures.
Oh, well, you're not going to blow it all on holiday, Doc.
Why not? It's the only chance I'll ever get. They always used to send invalids to the sea, like Katie in them books.
Well, if you went with this one, you'd probably find the hotel wasn't built yet.
You going on this holiday as well, Mrs. Beale?
No.
Oh, she's thinking about it, ain't she, Lou? Be more fun with the two of us.
That's a matter of opinion.
Oh, just have a look at the brochure. See if there's something you fancy.
Oh, you only want me to go because you don't want to spend the extra money, the single supplement on the room, innit, Doc?
That isn't it, Lou. I'd feel happier sharing with an old friend. Oh, go on, have a look.
Benny Dorm. Modern apartment above a disco. Get a wink of sleep.
Oh, no, it's for the youngsters. Go on, there's hotels as well.
Oh, yeah. 2 swimming pools, 2 bars, mini golf, tennis, children's playground, baby minding facilities. Oh, that's everything we don't want to have a perfect holiday, innit?
I've never seen so much money before.
You deserve it, Ma.
You can share it with me. Here, come on holiday with me. We can go anywhere you like.
Nah, sure, Manny. Besides, I ain't got time to go flying off to Mallorca just at the moment.
Excuse me, I did knock, but no one heard me.
Do it with a feather, did you?
Oh, funny. Now, the outside door was open, see? So I thought I'd better check just in case you had any unwelcome visitors.
Well, we haven't.
Until you arrived.
Oh, funny again. In the money, I see.
I won it on the bingo. I've got witnesses.
Oh, I'm sure you have, Mrs. Cotton, yeah. Anyway, it's your son I've come to talk to, so perhaps you'd like to go and make us a cup of tea.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Go on, Ma. What do you want, quick?
I've come to help you.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, you help me, I'll help you.
Sounds cosy.
I just need you to ask around about this bank job.
No need to ask. It's in the paper, innit?
Ah, the word is they're still in the area, and I reckon you're likely to hear about it.
Maybe I don't want to know.
Look, all the time you're around here, you are liable to get squashed. They're queuing up. So you help me, and I'll keep you out of trouble.
You asking me to be a snout? Ma? You there?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Cotton, but we do have good reason to believe that a fraud has been perpetrated on your account. Have you examined your checkbook?
Yes, I have. I mean, there's nothing missing. It shouldn't be.
May I see it, please?
Oh, I must have left it at home. You never said to bring it.
You have been careful to examine all the pages.
Look, the flesh may be weak, but I'm hardly a candidate for the funny farm, you know.
Of course not, Mrs. Cotton. All I'm saying is that cheques may have been stolen. You see, they take them out at irregular intervals.
What I'm saying is that you moneylenders are fast losing the public confidence. I mean, it's as easy as cracking eggs.
What is, Mrs. Cotton?
Robbing a bank. I mean, have you seen this? Hardly a day goes by and nothing's done to protect the public's money. What are you going to do about it, Mr. Makepeace?
What can I do about it, Mrs. Cotton?
Well, you can start arming your staff with submachine guns for a start.
Look, Mrs. Cotton, I have here 4 cheques in your name. A sum of £165 withdrawn from your account.
165? Well, I've never signed them.
We now know that, Mrs. Cotton.
Well, what do you pay them for?
The man who presented the cheques was very clever.
The man?
Chose his cashiers carefully for their age and inexperience. Ones who he calculated wouldn't know that D. Cotton is a woman.
Oh, dear.
Unfortunately for him, when he presented a 5th cheque, he chose a cashier who knew you and she refused to honour it. Now, have you any idea who this man might be?
Well, how should I know? I mean, I'm not a clairvoyant.
He was in his 20s, black hair, slimly built, a narrow face, and clean-shaven.
No, that's not much help, is it? I mean, there's hundreds like that.
He was wearing jeans, a black leather jacket, and a single silver earring.
Hey, Mary. How are you?
Hello. Where are you off to?
Look, I've got something for you. Go on, take it. On account.
On account of what?
On account of a business partnership about to be signed, sealed and delivered, OK?
No, Nick. I'm not going on the game. I've decided.
Well, why not? Give me one good reason, eh?
Because it's dirty and it's degrading. There's two.
But you'd be helping people, Mary. People who can't help themselves.
What, like perverts and dirty old men in raincoats? They're not what I call people.
But it ain't like that, Mary. I mean, listen, a lot of the customers are old or disabled. There's always people in this life who are deprived of physical contact through no fault of their own.
Never thought of that.
Well, nobody ever does. Good-looking bird like you bring a lot of happiness into their lives, eh? Go on.
Are you in? Nick?
Asking me, and any strange face around here stick out like a sore thumb. What can I get you, Doc?
You ain't seen my Nick about by any chance, have you?
Nah, not recently. Most likely lying low for a few days.
What do you mean, laying low?
Got to the boys in blue here retreat. Had you noticed the human population explosion?
Yes, well, I mean, my Nick ain't got no reason to be scared of the likes of him. He's a reformed character.
See, I think Nick's got a point. Women on the game aren't just in it for the money.
No, there's the body lice and the scabies too. I mean, I'm sure they enjoy them as well.
What would you do for sex if you were suddenly disabled in an accident? You see, people don't just stop feeling randy because they're confined to a wheelchair, you know.
Nick Cotton's going to be confined to a mortuary when I get my hands on him, never mind a wheelchair.
Yeah, well, you just got it in for him, haven't you?
Look, Mary, Nick is about one step up from a social disease, and I keep well away from him.
Well, he says that I can make a lot of old men happy. You know, give them something to live for and that.
You mean you'd steal half their pension in exchange for a quick blast in the dark?
No. No, I'm not a grabber, Andy. I just treat every case on its merits.
So what would you do then, eh? Ask to see the most recent bank statement so you could fix the price? Oh, come on, Mary.
Andy, I haven't got a job, have I? And I need some money. Now where you going?
I'm going to find your guardian angel. He's not going to avoid answering to this one, I'll tell you.
Hey! Cheers. Hang on there. Hang on, mate. I think you got another fare. What's all this about?
About minis, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah? The one who had the little lamb?
No. The one you're sending at Shepherd's Market to sell her body. That one.
Who might you be? The VAT collector?
How much in it for then, big shot, eh? 20%? 50?
Oh, I get it. You want a piece of her, eh? You're a male nurse. Access to dozens of hot-blooded invalids. Now you can make a deal.
Look, Cotton, you keep well away from her. Because if I catch you within 100 yards of her, I won't be responsible for the dents I put in your face.
You couldn't put a dent in a strawberry blancmange.
Oh, no?
Nah.
Right, Cotton.
Got to go out and leave the door on a latch.
I never did, it's you.
Ma, I know you're upset.
Don't try to soft soap me. Hand over the money.
Ethel, Lou, Mary, Lofty.
What about them?
Well, they've all been round here recently. Do you remember leaving any of them on their own in here?
Oh, as a matter of fact. And how do you explain the missing cheques, clever Dick? Forged signatures and cashed?
Sharp practice.
Yeah, too sharp for Ethel. And the bank manager gave me a full description of who cashed them.
I told the old Bill about him.
Not yet. How do you know it's him?
Well, it usually is, ain't it? Look, I'm starving. Any chance of a cheese sandwich?
Oh, you remind me of your father at times like these, you do.
Times like what?
When you're on the defensive.
Hold up, Ma. Don't touch anything. You might have left fingerprints.
Yes, cold ones all over my heart.
Look, what you should do is write down all the relevant information. How you found the drawers, the bank's description of them.
What for?
Don't want to waste time when the bill gets here, do we?
What's the matter? Oh, your shirt's all torn. Your face is bruised. Here, what's happened?
It's nothing, Ma. Just a friendly ruck.
Pull your shirt up. Oh, there's nothing friendly about that. You might have internal bleeding. Who did it?
I didn't see a face. A couple of geezers jumped me down a back street in Shepherd's Market. Stole 2 lousy quid out of my pocket.
Oh, sit down, son. Let me bathe your wounds.
No, Ma, don't wait. Look, I'll call a bill first. We need them, yeah?
No, never mind about the bill. Your health's more important. Oh, to think I'm too full of my own problems to notice that my only son's in pain. Oh, let that be a lesson to you, Dorothy Cotton. May God forgive you for your self-indulgence. Black and blue all over again. I've left him at home in bed with a fever. Who was it who said, when troubles come, they come not as single spies, but in battalions?
Field Marshal Montgomery.
What's the matter, Doc? Your nerves all frayed. Have a tomato juice on the ass, eh?
Frayed? They've come undone at the seams. I'll have a medicinal brandy alongside, just this once. Got them bank robbers yet, then?
We soon will have. Listen, Ethel tells me you've had a sum of money stolen. Are you intending to report it to the police?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, don't think too long, will you, eh? If you want the culprit apprehended.
Oh, I know who the culprit is already.
Really?
Yeah, I made a short list of suspects. Ethel and Lofty are at the top.
Oh, Bonnie and Clyde themselves, I'll get your men to tread a bit careful there, Speedy.
Yeah. How much has gone missing?
100 quid. 5 £20 notes.
Brand new notes, Billy?
Yeah, as a matter of fact. If you could organise a discreet search off Ethel and Lofty's homes, I'd be very grateful.
That's funny, because just before opening time, there was a joker in here trying to cash a brand new £20 note. Who? Your son, Nick.